Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with developments in Pakistan's identity system. The federal government has amended the National Identity Card rules to legally recognize facial and iris scans as valid biometric identifiers alongside fingerprints, according to the National Database and Registration Authority. Under the changes, NADRA will begin issuing facial recognition biometric verification certificates from January 20th, 2026. The move is aimed at helping citizens whose fingerprints are unreadable due to age or manual labor. Officials say the technology is already being used for vehicle transfers and online passport services, and will gradually expand to digital ID services through the Pak ID app. Turning to diplomacy, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar is set to visit Beijing on January 4th, 2026, to co-chair the 7th Pakistan-China Foreign Ministers' Strategic Dialogue. The Foreign Office says the meeting will review bilateral cooperation and discuss regional and international developments of shared interest. Both sides are expected to announce new initiatives and commemorative activities marking 75 years of diplomatic relations, underscoring efforts to further strengthen the long-standing all-weather partnership. In South Asia, Bangladesh is mourning the death of former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia. She was laid to rest in Dhaka with full state honors following a prolonged illness. Khaleda Zia, the first woman to serve as Bangladesh's Prime Minister, passed away at the age of 80 after decades as a central figure in the country's politics. Thousands attended her funeral procession near the National Parliament, with flags flown at half-mast and condolences pouring in from leaders across the region. Now to Africa, where Mali and Burkina Faso have announced restrictions on entry for U.S. citizens. The move comes in response to Washington's decision to expand its travel ban to nearly 40 countries. Officials in both West African states say they will impose equivalent visa measures on American nationals, mirroring U.S. conditions. Niger has also indicated similar countermeasures may be under consideration, signaling rising diplomatic tensions. Pakistan is now entering 2026 as the world's fifth most populous country, with its population exceeding 225 million according to the United Nations Population Fund. For more on what this means, we go to Islamabad and speak with our correspondent Sarah William.
UNFPA says Pakistan's rapid population growth, combined with persistent gender inequality and increasing climate vulnerability, poses serious challenges for national planning. The agency is urging policymakers to rethink financing mechanisms, including revisions to the NFC formula. It recommends rewarding provinces that show measurable progress in gender equality, climate resilience, and improvements in health and education. UNFPA also stresses that reliable data and accountability will be critical to turning population pressure into a demographic advantage.
Thank you, Sarah, for that insight from Islamabad. Staying with public health, Pakistan has reported notable progress in its fight against polio, despite around 800,000 children missing the final vaccination campaign of 2025. The National Polio Eradication Program says reported cases dropped from 74 in 2024 to 30 in 2025, with no new cases recorded since September. Officials caution, however, that the virus can resurge if vigilance slips, particularly in high-risk areas. Efforts in 2026 will focus on targeted interventions, stronger community engagement, and reaching every missed child. And finally, looking ahead to New Year celebrations in the United States, New York City's Times Square is bracing for its coldest New Year's Eve in nearly a decade. Forecasts predict temperatures around 30 degrees Fahrenheit as the ball drops, with strong winds making it feel even colder. AccuWeather warns that real field temperatures could fall into the teens, raising concerns about frostbite and hypothermia for outdoor revelers. Light snow flurries and icy conditions could also disrupt travel across parts of the Midwest and Northeast as a clipper storm moves through the region. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.